Hey guys, and welcome back to Simply Just J. Now today I got kind of like a mini series for you. What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to go through the Euro 16 group by group. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go start obviously with Group A, then B, C, D, E, F. So I'll go through all of them, and what I'm going to be doing is picking the best team possible, combining all them teams in there. Now some of them is going to be near enough just one team, and some of them are obviously going to try and get the best team possible. So I will be trying to include all 4 teams if I can, but realistically some of them is just going to be one team. Like Group A, what I'm going to be doing today, teams in Group A is going to be Albania, France, Romania and Switzerland. So obviously all the players realistically are going to be from France. No one in Albania or Romania actually going to get in the team realistically. So what I'm going to do is going to pick the best team possible obviously, and then what I will do is build a budget team on one country from each group. So I will be picking France for this one, so we'll do a budget French team for this after I've done all the group stage, and then I'll carry on to Group B, and then I'll pick one team from that one and do a budget team from there, and so on through all the groups. So it's going to be probably around 12 episodes, so like I said, it's going to be a little mini series if you want to call it that. But anyway, let's head into today's video anyway. So like I said, I will be starting on Group A. So as you can see, like I said, the teams in this group are France, Albania, Romania and then Switzerland. So I'm going to try and do the best team possible, and like I said, it's not going to be all 4 teams in this one. It's going to be just the French team basically, because Albania and Romania don't really have anyone that good in the team, and Switzerland, the only one realistically that I could maybe put in there is Shaqiri, but I'm not going to put him in there because I think there's better French players there. What I'm also going to do before I carry on is I'm only going to be using players that are actually being picked for the Euro 16 squad so far. So with France, obviously I can only use the players that got to be picked. So with France, obviously I won't be able to pick the likes of Karim Benzema, Ben Arfa, Gamiro, Lacazette, Schneiderlin. So I can't pick them because obviously they haven't been picked for the squad, so they're obviously not going to be playing in the teams. So we're going to start off with a goalkeeper, and it's going to be Hugo Lloris. Definitely the best French keeper around, definitely the best French keeper in the squad that they picked. Could have gone for the likes of Steve Mandanda or Costil, but obviously Hugo Lloris is number 1 for France. Like I said, he is the best keeper around. Probably one of the best keepers in the world at the minute as well, so he's going to be picked. And let's head to the right back position. So with right back, there's not a lot of options we've got. They've only called up Bakary Sagna and Jallet, or Jallet, whatever you want to call him. So I'm going to put Sagna in the team. Personally, I don't think he's been the best right back in the French squad. Personally, I would pick Debuchy. I think he had a pretty good season over with Bordeaux, but obviously he hasn't been picked, so I can't put him in the squad. So I'm going to go with Sagna. Not a bad player, but I think they could have got better options than they could have picked. So the first centre back I'm going to go with is Laurent Koscielny, probably the best French centre back around at the minute, apart from Laporte. Obviously Laporte is up there at the minute, but obviously he got a broken leg I think, so he won't be actually going with the squad. So obviously I could not pick him, otherwise he would be in the squad obviously. But Koscielny's had a decent season with Arsenal, probably their best player, definitely the top 3 centre backs in the Premiership as well. So I think he's going to be a strong one to have. So the next one I'm going to go for is Rafael Varane. Plays for Real Madrid, played quite a lot of games this season, been a bit in and out since Zidane took over, but he is a very, very strong centre back. I think he got it all. Pretty tall, got pace, he's got a bit of skill, good pass, good heading. I think he's going to be one of the best centre backs in the future, no doubt about it. So we'll run you through a couple of options that I could have gone with. I could have went with Mangala, who's had an average season really. Mathri, he's had a pretty good season with Barcelona, but I think that Varane and Koscielny are much better than him. So that's why I went with Varane and Koscielny. So in the left back position I picked Patrice Evra. Only option really, they have picked Digne as well, but obviously he's more of a right back. So I don't know what they're going to do with the left back position, but that's the only actual left back they've actually called up. So maybe they'll switch him around, maybe, I'm not too sure. But I said I didn't have much choice with Patrice Evra. He's had a decent season, mine with Juventus. Let's head up into 2 defensive midfield positions, what I think they're actually going to go with. Okay, so the first one I've gone with is Matuidi with PSG. Again, half decent season. I don't think he's been at his best really, but he seems to step up quite a lot when he plays for France. So that is one reason why I think he's actually going to get picked in the starting lineup. Not because the season he had, like I said, he's had a pretty average season, but when he plays for France, he seems to step up the game quite a bit, and they do actually like playing with him quite a lot. So I think he's going to be starting in there. The next one I'm going to go with is N'Golo Kante, one of the best players in the Premiership by a mile this season. It seems to come out of nowhere. No one really heard of him when he was playing in France, but he stepped up big time. He's probably been one of the signings of the season. Probably between him and Payet in the signing of the season. He's had a very good season, and it looks like he might be going. The likes of Arsenal and Real Madrid, people like that are looking at him. So maybe he will be going to step up to bigger things. But yeah, I think he's played pretty well when he's been called up to France. He hasn't had a lot of call-ups, 2 or 3 I think. But he's played really well since he's been with them. So it's a good chance that he could play at the starting lineup. So in that little camp position, I've gone with Paul Pogba. I think he won't be played in the defence a little bit in the midfield. I think he will be pushed on a little bit. Now, Paul Pogba's got it all. He's got the height, he's got pace, he's got skill, great finisher, good with his head. I think he's the all-round player. I think he's one of the best midfielders around at the minute as well. I think near enough everyone's after him, like Man U, Man City, Barcelona. Whether he stays at Juventus is another thing. I don't know whether he will, but he's definitely one of the best centre midfielders around at the minute. And I think, like I said, I think he will be pushed on just a little bit more into that little attacking midfield. But I think, yeah, I think he's definitely shoo-in for a starting lineup. So next in the camp position, I'm going to go with Dimitri Payet. Obviously play a little bit more forward than Paul Pogba. Now I think he's had probably the best season he's ever had in his career so far. Normally he doesn't score a lot of goals, but he seems to step up a lot since signing for West Ham. Obviously I think he was with Marseille before he came, so I think he has stepped up a lot. Free kick ability is obviously up there at the minute. Like you say, he didn't score a lot of goals when he was with Marseille, but this season since he's signed for West Ham, I think he stepped the game up a lot. Probably the signing of the season of the Premiership, definitely. So I think he's played a few games with France in the last year or so, and he's played really well so far with them. He seems to have a place in the starting lineup sealed down, so I think he's definitely a shoe-in to start. So the next person I'm going to go with, Anthony Martial. They're a very good season with Man United. I think it wasn't for him, they'd be in a lot worse position than they actually are, and not in a good position as it is. But I think he stepped up for a youngster. I think he's only like 19, I think. But for someone who's come to him in the Premiership as a 19-year-old kid, I think he went like 50 odd million with add-ons and whatever. But yeah, I think he's had a great season with Man United. I think he's definitely a shoe-in in a little kind of like a left attacking midfield position, or if you want to do a left wing kind of thing. But I think he's definitely going to be starting up there. Now up striker, I obviously would have done Karim Benzema. Benzema hasn't been picked for the squad. I'm going to have to go with someone else instead. So like I said, with Benzema not getting picked for the squad, I'm going to go with Anthony Griezmann. Overall I think he's a pretty good player. I would rather him in midfield kind of thing. Not midfield, I would rather him in the cam position really. But because the strikers that they picked Olivier Giroud and Gignac. I think the average striker, I don't think they're the best strikers. So I'll go with Griezmann up top. Like I said, I would rather Benzema up there, but he hasn't been picked for the squad. So Griezmann is up there. He's had a very good season with Atletico Madrid, banging the goals in for him. So it's not a bad option at all from Fab up there. So this is what the squad is looking like. No recent goals. Sanya right back, Koscielny in the centre, with Varane left back, Evra, Kante and Matuidi in a little holding midfield. Then you've got Pogba, Martial and Payet in the little attacking midfield. And then you've got Griezmann up front. Now, people I could have done Steve Mandanda and Costa in goals. In defence, I could have gone with Mangala, Mathui, Jallet or Digne. But I think these are better options that I got in. Then in the midfield, I could have gone with Lassana Diarra, Yohan Cabaye, Nusa Sissoko and Kingsley Coman. With Coman could actually get in the squad. He's decent. He's had a decent season with Bayern Munich. Then up front is Olivier Giroud and Gignac could have put in, but obviously I think Griezmann is a lot better. So that is the Group A done, which I think is the best team possible that I could have done. Like I said, it is all France unfortunately, but that's the best I could do. So that will be it for today's episode though. So if you did like the episode, hit that like and subscribe button, be very much appreciated. And if you didn't like the episode, hit that dislike button, let me know why in the comments so I can improve in other videos, and I'll catch you all soon.